What is going on, everyone? Sam here from Lake Pro Tackle. You know, one of the biggest things here at the shop that we like to strive for is, being able to communicate all the products around us that we have already in the shop. We've got a lot of Daiwa, we've got a lot of Shimano, we've got a lot of Mega Bass. We love the swim bait game, we love the JDM stuff, and we try to make ourselves experts in that as much as possible to convey that information to y'all. One of the segments that I think we've been missing out on, and one of the segments that I'm really passionate about because I've received so much help over the years from small businesses. This is one subset in the industry that makes up the largest portion, in my opinion. There's so many small businesses out there that I decided I want to host a small business showcase here at Lake Pro Tackle. There's so many small businesses, like I said, not just making hard baits or soft baits, but there's a lot of guys out there and gals doing guided fishing stuff, doing electronics, doing installs. There's a lot of media work that happens behind the scenes, like in the industry, from small businesses as well. So I have devised a showcase, hopefully gathering a bunch of these small businesses for y'all to come check out here at Lake Pro Tackle. The dates are gonna be March 21st and 22nd, and the times are going to be 8 to 3 and 10 to 3. So Saturday, 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and then Sunday from 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So this kind of concept, I think, is pretty new for a lot of people. I know a lot of shows out there kind of just show off like a general range. Of course, there's big, there's small, but with the success of WeCast, focusing on a lot of more of the bigger brands, some more notable ones for sure, I wanted to have a show that is kind of the inverse to that, where, most of these brands that I imagine and want to come to the shop here aren't actually, in the shop that we currently sell. So hopefully as consumers, you get great exposure, as well as hopefully I can get a lot of exposure to some of these small businesses, their products, their innovation, their talent. Like I said, there's so many subsets of the industry that I think we're missing out on. So, kind of what came to mind when thinking about this concept is, what's new near you? So what are some of the things that, you or I might not know about, and how can we discover those? How can we help out these small businesses? Because let's be honest here, it has been really rough with tariffs and everything going on with that. Of course, supply chain issues. A lot of businesses weren't able to continue growing or continue producing stuff that made them so unique and great. So I finally printed out a flyer. So if you come stop in the shop, you get to see everything, all the details on that. And to small business owners or people involved with small businesses that work closely with them or work for them, let them know. If you own a small business, work for a small business, reach out to me via email, info@lakeprotackle.com. I have a form. You're gonna go through it. Let me know kind of who you are, go through, say, these are the dates I can make, because it is not going to be a massive booth. The corner I'm standing in here is like 10 by 10. It's not that kind of show, guys. I want it to be intimate. I want you to have, create relationships with these small businesses, because you might find the next best thing that works for you. Maybe not this next guy, maybe not this next guy, but specifically for you, something that you might not see normally here at Lake Pro Tackle or even know about, because I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of small businesses out there that have no marketing presence, no advertising presence, and I think this is somewhere we can help play as a middleman. So if there's some products that work really, really well that I'm finding out about, I wanna know about it and I wanna carry them here at the shop. So, on two different fronts, these small businesses to the customers, you might find something you really like, and for me, I'm able to see kind of the same thing, and we might be able to carry it here at Lake Pro Tackle. And that is the grand vision of the Small Business Showcase here at Lake Pro Tackle. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm putting the word out there right now. I'm gonna be posting about it over and over and over again, because I want this to be a huge success. Of course, we're gonna have a lot of support for this event. We're gonna have free food, free drink, raffles, giveaways. We're gonna have a bunch of cool stuff going along with that. Of course, in-store tackle discounts, on basically the whole story. You know, just like WeCast, you know, this isn't just about us. This is about the industry as a whole, and we want to leave it in a better place than we found it. Of course, we're going to have WeCast Tackle Show as well later this year. I'm very excited to hopefully grow on the success we had last year and make it bigger and better. And this is something I want to do year after year after year for the Small Business Showcase, guys. So if you do me a huge favor, if you know any small businesses that might be interested in the DFW/Oklahoma, if they want to make the trip out here from across the country, absolutely. This is going to be, again, intimate. You get to talk to these people. You get to find out their thoughts, their innovation, their inspiration, all of that. I mean, literally, I want these businesses to come in and say, this is what I got. I'm literally sitting at a 4-foot table, like just standing, talking to people. That is what I love about the industry, being able to go out and learn and experience for yourself, you know, what catches fish for other people, what can catch fish for you. That's what it's all about, guys. So Lake Pro Tackle in-house small business showcase, March 21st and 22nd. Very, very excited, guys. Again, small businesses, reach out to me via email, go through the form, and then hopefully we can get you confirmed. If you know any food or drink vendors as well, we'd love to have them out. You know, we have a good amount of space out here in the yard by the fish barn and stuff. So, you know, if you know any food or drink vendors, we would love to have them. We will be giving away and grilling out some food and drink as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Share this around. Tag some people, as well as definitely shoot it over to them directly so they can get in contact with me. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the next video.